Hi, I'm Andrew with Baker's Gas. We're here today with Fronius AccuPocket, the all battery operated welder. So in this video we're going to go over the functionality, what this thing comes with, and how it welds. I've done other videos on the AccuPocket. It's been very popular. They are in stock and they are very handy to have when you need them. So they come in this awesome carrying case. It's got two buckles on the front, it's got wheels on the back, it's got a handle here, shoulder strap here. The unit itself is not too bad weight-wise, but it is handy to have it on the wheels. So we open that case up, give you a good show of what this thing looks like brand new out of the box here. So we got our operating instructions, all that stuff over here on this side. Now this is the stick-only unit. They do make a TIG stick, which is a little bit more money, but you get a TIG torch, and it's lift arc only, but it's a nice unit too. So here's between our charging cable and between our charger and our Fronius machine, we got our stick welding lead here. Comes with that. We got our ground cable here. Then we got our charging pack, which is tucked in there real nice and neat. So this unit is actually the charging, and it's a 110, and then the actual Fronius unit itself. So very lightweight. I mean, you can see not very big at all. I'll shut this case back here, throw it down to the side. So the unit itself comes with a 3-year full warranty, but you can see very small. It comes with a shoulder strap. I mean, super lightweight. Lithium-ion battery. So the biggest thing is, how does this thing work? How long can I weld for it? Get a lot of questions about that. People are never disappointed in them. They weld and they work really well. So how long can I run? So if you're running, we'll turn it on here just to power it up, show you what the front looks like. So if you're running 7018 stick electrode, and that's what most people that we encounter with these things are, they're running that, or 6010. You can get what we call it 7 to 10 1/8-inch electrodes, and then you can get almost 18 3/32 electrodes, and that's on 7018. I've ran 5/32 with this unit here. We got 2.5 electrodes on 5/32, so big stuff at 140 amps. So this thing will put out 140 amps on stick and 150 amps on TIG. So right now we're on stick on stick mode. Got our amperage stick. So if we toggle down here, there's a stick, so 7018, 7024. Then we got cellulose. That's what that CEL stands for. So that's your 6010 setting. So it's going to bump up that open circuit voltage and give you enough to sustain that burning that 6010 rod. And then we have our TIG output, and then our TIG right here. So some of them, the TIG stick one has a gas lens for you to plug your gas in, so the gas goes in the back and comes out the front, so that when the TIG torch is all plugged in, it's easier to plug it in there. SP means nothing to anybody. It's for repair centers. So when we plug in with a machine, SP light comes on and tells us everything that's wrong with the unit or what could be wrong with the unit. So we'll go back up the stick here. 70. So we got 140 amps. Up to 140 amps. Here's our battery life gauge here. So we got a full battery life. Now I would charge this. If you get it brand new out of the box, plug it in. It doesn't hurt anything. Just charge it. And I'll show you how that charger works. So we got our amperage right there all the way up. Then you can adjust dig and arc start as well on these two units. So dig and arc start all function. We're going to go down and then I'll show you on the back here. So turn this machine around. Here's our charging port. So the unit itself is a battery. It does not have an interchangeable battery. It is a battery inside of here. So on the inside, it's this giant battery cell, lithium-ion cell, and it is awesome. It holds a pretty decent charge, like I said, up to 18 3/32 electrodes. One good thing about this unit, if you are near most people that buy these, they don't have a good power supply, or they don't want to drag an engine drive, or they're in a remote spot and they're like, man, I can't get there, we need something tighter. Well, you could throw this on your shoulder. I have another video, we put it in a backpack, have it on our backpack, have the leads come out, weld with it in the backpack. It's awesome. It's tight, it gets in tight spots, it lasts a long time. But if you were close to a 110 outlet, which I have several customers that are, They plug it in, connect the charger, and then you can't outrun this unit with 3/32 electrodes. So, which means I can plug this in, have it charging, and still weld with it. And I can't outrun it, run a 3/32 stick electrode. So you can basically weld all day with it plugged in. Now you go to 1/8" electrode, you're going to outrun it, or outrun the charging cycle, but it's tough to do because this thing really does work well. So when we're on, I'll plug this in just to show you guys what the charger looks like. So when we plug it in, it's going to come on. It's going to say charging. We have a quick charge setting. So 45 minutes to an hour on charging, 30 minutes on quick charge. So we bump up the charge. And then this light will come on when it's complete. That light will come on when there's an error, if there's something wrong with the unit. So it's pretty simple. There's not much rocket science behind it. And I believe right here it's going to show one light blinking. So it's going to show us that we're trying to charge our last bar. So, like I said, it'll run up to 18 3/32 electrodes. And it takes about 30 minutes on the quick charge. Most people are really impressed with the charging cycle because really, once they get a job or they take on a job and they're trying to do some stuff, the job that they're taking it on usually takes about 7 to 10 1/8" electrodes, and then they go on lunch, they charge it while they're on lunch, and then they're right back to work after lunch break because it's already fully charged. We've seen very popularity in railroad setting, that sort of thing too, because they can carry these things in their trucks. They're super light, and sometimes you'll even make 1-inch weld, and it fixes the day for you. So that's where they become very popular. Very convenient, but all in all, they've been holding up very well. We haven't had too much trouble with them, and getting a lot of good feedback from them. Now, the drop test rate on this thing is pretty awesome. I've heard a lot of stories about people dropping these and just abusing them. And we personally have one, and we use it at, we run it and use it in the field, and we've dropped it, and it's been banged up, scratched up, and it still runs just like the day we bought it. So, if you got any questions, comments, please leave them down below. We'll do our best to answer them. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some more.